Hello! Welcome to the stream. I'm so happy to have you here. Andres Prelek. I apologize in advance for when I inevitably wake you up with my screams while you sleep. My bad, dude. Hey, Ultra, what's going on? What's up, Eduardo? How are we? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm fucking like ADHD brain or something. I don't know why I'm twisting around in my chair so much. I don't mean to bother you or annoy you with that. I'll sit still. I'll plant my feet on the ground. How are we? How's your day going? Welcome to the stream. What do I have to say? What's been going on? Let's see. I've been editing. Made some great progress on editing. My parents are coming to visit next week, so that'll be cool. I'm pregnant. Look forward to Captain Mack, baby. It's gonna be lit. Ultra, do me a favor and ask everybody in the VC why they haven't sent a message in the chat already. Ask them what they're doing that isn't watching my stream. What's up, Kenda? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking on your way in. I appreciate that. Hey, Matt, you're gay. Go drink water. Bye. Well, you used the wrong form of your, so I don't know what about my your you mean, but I do have water, so thank you, Gwendolyn. I appreciate that. Hope you liked the stream on your way out. What's up, Pete? How you doing? What's going on, folks? What have you been up to? Tell me what you ate for breakfast today. We'll have another breakfast debate while I get some Elden Ring started here. We're playing Elden Ring today. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. We're playing a little Elden Ring. Drink cream soda instead, pussy. Well, I'd have to at least finish my water first. Mac, my mom likes your poofy hair. Your mom is based with the sauce. Message delivered, Cap. Thank you, Ultra. There, I like the stream. Good. I got to the dragon area so I can farm runes. You know, I was thinking about the dragon area. The other day. I was thinking about how there was that one dragon that I still haven't killed because I just ran past it and went and fought Bile instead. And that was like 8 blessings ago, so I really have no reason to not go back and deal with that. I mean, am I really going to let that dragon lord it over my head forever? Join us in Risk of Rain 2? I would, but my time to stream is very limited, and I really want to play some Elden Ring. I have been meaning, actually, legitimately, I've been meaning to do this, and I haven't because every time I think about it, I'm busy. I've been meaning to invite you, Sammy, to play some Deep Rock Galactic, because I haven't really played much of the new season. But I haven't really had a chance to. Oh, I made this difficult for myself. I have to like run all the way up the mountain to get there. How far are you now? I'm pretty far. Don't ask me if I've beaten any bosses, because if you ask, hey, did you beat Schlop, the fucker of the women? I'm going to be like, oh, no, I haven't heard of that boss, and now I'm spoiled on its existence. Thanks. That was a really nice lag spot right there. I hope that doesn't continue. Don't know what the deal was there. Matt, guess his older sister is playing Barney on full volume again in a room. Listen, sometimes you just got to jam out to some Barney. It's not a big deal. Thank you, Ultra. You're right. We do need the no spoilers, no backseating message. I forgot. Thanks for the reminder. Make sure I spelled it right, just in case, you know. Again, in Vagabond Chapter 1 and I'm hooked. I am almost done with Innocent Rouge. And after that, I think I'm going to pick up Which I Had to Tell You, because they just announced an anime for that, and I want to check that out. Okay, I gotta watch out because like the aftershocks in this area, which is annoying. I also gotta not be locked on because these dragons are a pain when you're locked on. Oh no. what's up with From Software and not being able to figure out how to do lock on for dragons? Because like holy shit, throughout their entire like game library, like lock on for dragons is always miserable. And frankly, I for one am sick of it. Like Bile's fight was made at least 5 times harder by how much of a nightmare the camera was. It's the same for Midra? Midra, is that what he's called? Dark Souls 3? These dragons are always a pain in the ass to lock onto. Because you can only lock onto the chest or the head, and if you're locked onto the chest, you can't really hit any other part of its body. You can't really hit any part of its body. And if you're locked onto the head, it's just never low enough to hit. Midra, thank you, Emily. I was pretty sure I had the name right, but I couldn't think of what the name was. Whoa. Ow. Asshole. Why is my aunt calling me right now? I should probably answer that, but I'm a bit busy right now. She's just gonna have to leave in a voicemail. Okay, here's the thing, right? I'm getting a call from my aunt. My aunt has not called me in many a year because I'm just not very close with that side of the family. So I don't know what she's calling for, but there's a good chance it's something important. I'm gonna go ahead and let her hit the voicemail because I'm busy fighting a fucking dragon. Sorry. She doesn't watch my stream. She has no idea. But sorry. Midir, sorry. Midra is from this DLC. You're right. I apologize. It was Midir. It sounded wrong. It felt wrong, but then Anime Man like vindicated me. And he was wrong too. So that's kind of embarrassing. Oh, yep, got a voicemail. See, it's going to be really awkward if she was calling me to let me know that one of my grandparents died, because they're like really old, and it's like every year is like, okay, I don't know how much longer we have left, so you know that's something I have to worry about. Hamburger breakfast, what are you talking about? You know what? This is one of those titles where a lot of times with Elden Ring streams, I just don't know what to use for a title, so that's where you end up with hamburger breakfast title. Are you kidding me? The fire blast took me down from that much health? Are you fucking serious? Sorry if you get asked this a lot, but is the channel focusing more on streaming or reviews since the last video 7 months ago? Thank you. Have fun. No, I just am very slow at making videos. My bad. Can you hang on? I'm pressing the wrong button. This is all my fault. I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die trying to collect my runes. Oh shit! Collect the runes, Mama Duck. All right, let's kill this dragon. Speaking of videos, what's the next one going to be about? How many streams have you been here, Anime Man? How many streams have you been watching and you haven't heard the 30,000 times other people have asked about it? Starfield. It's going to be about Starfield. Should I make that a pinned comment too so people stop asking about it? Notice, chat, that he didn't stop to listen to his voicemail. I'll listen to the voicemail after I kill the dragon. No worries, quality often takes time. As Skippy said, I appreciate the patience. How? Hi, Sagittarius. I'm going well. I'm doing well. How are you? Not to mind myself as a fuck ass. You are not. Don't worry about it. You know what? You asked that question in a much nicer way than a lot of people do. I honestly did not have a problem with you asking about it because I've been asked like the question of working on videos a lot, and some people can be really annoying about it, and you had like a very respectful way of asking about it, so I do not mind at all. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm doing really poorly. Next video is Starfield, now leave me alone. I hate to be rude. I hate to be rude, but also it's just one of those things. You get asked a question enough times and you just get tired of answering it. And I feel bad when I'm rude about it because you can't know whether or not someone has already asked about it. You know, no one asks these questions with bad intentions. It's just there's a certain amount of impatience with it. And also I'm just kind of an asshole. I like how I got him down to just before death on my first try, and ever since I've just been shitting the bed. I have specifically asked the same question myself in the stream before. I just forget what you said. Well, that's a skill issue, bro. You gotta like hit up the VOD and go find the answer, you know? It's always the second time when you do worse. I mean, you're right about that. You're a little more careful on a first try. Okay, that landed right next to me. That's lit. That's lit. Although, I will say I've made some very good progress. So, for those of you that aren't in the know, the Starfield video is very, very long. It is over 3 hours long. Not super long, over 3 hours long, but it is over 3 hours long. So I decided to split it up. I'm going to release it in parts. And, okay, I can't, like, these things spawn randomly. I can't predict where they're going to land, and sometimes they just land in a way that I can't avoid them. And I've been working on part 1 of the Starfield video, and I finished... pretty much finished it the other day. The only thing that needs to be done now is to add in a Patreon plug and the outro segment at the end, which I won't do until I finish the other parts. But otherwise, everything else is done. Are you fucking kidding me? Why can't I kill this stupid dragon? I was like, okay, so I skipped over it the first time because the way the lightning aftershocks is it's sometimes impossible to avoid, and I'm having that same experience here. And I skipped over it because I was like, this is annoying, this sucks. I've killed this same dragon like 4 times in the base game. I don't need to do this. Went and killed Bile, ran around, did a bunch of the other DLC. I was like, okay, I'm at like a lot more blessings now. It'll be easier to do this fight. And then I came back here, almost killed it first try, and now I can't get it below fucking 75% health. Maybe I'm just not gonna beat this boss during this DLC. Not meant to be, bro. Starfield is 1/3 done. See you in 14 months. No, I edit really quickly. So like when we get into the editing part of things, like things speed up so much. And I know you're being facetious, but I want to just say this to everyone else. Like I want to say the Patreons could like go back and fact check me on this if they want to, but I want to say I started editing the Starfield video like 3 weeks ago, and I already have 1/3 of it done. So like the editing part is always the fastest. Now, I am going to have to take a month, or not a month, a week break here for my parents to come visit me. But the editing part is always the quickest. We're making swift progress on that. I would say editing in earnest for sure, like 3 weeks ago. I think so, because I think I've posted about 3 clips. Because I when I'm in editing phase, I try to add in like clips of what I'm working on for the update post, and I want to say there's been about 3 of those. Did you get platinum for Starfield? Hell no. I would never waste my time like that. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding? There's so many fucking lightning blasts! This is so annoying. What is it going to be after the Starfield video? Well, I don't know. I'd like to make a Dawn to Dawn video right in time for when the anime comes out. It's like an October release date. That would be a shorter video, but every time I say I'm making a shorter video, it turns into a longer video, so who really knows? I'd like to make a video about Demons of the Shadow Realm, which is the new manga from the author of Fullmetal Alchemist, because it's really good, and I'm surprised more people aren't talking about it, and I want to talk about it. And then I'm working on Golden Kamuy video, which is going to be fucking super long, and I have no idea when that will come out, so who knows. Will be the 4th video after Starfield video. Ass reveal. Duh. What else could it be? I feel like Golden Kamuy is going to be your magnum opus. I was thinking about it the other day. I think I need to rewrite a lot of what I've already written, because it's really, really long right now. It's like, it's already 20 pages, and I want to say I've covered maybe like 20 chapters, which is bad. And I think it's all good information, but I think I need to figure out what my priorities are with that video and slim it down. But I have a lot of really big plans for that video, and I think it's going to be... I already feel like it's my most ambitious video ever, just in terms of like the scope of the research, the plans that I have for it that I won't talk about, things that even the patrons don't know about. I've got some fucking plans for that shit, bro. Golden Kamuy is just Pico all over. That's why it's hard not to write like 4 hours about it, you know? Well, you have to finish the video to watch the manga to watch the video. Yes. Although that video will also be split into parts, so there will be parts of the video that you will not have to have seen everything to know about. My hope is, I don't know when they're planning to release the last season of the anime, but my hope is to release it around the same time as the last season of the anime. But since they haven't announced a release date, I don't know when that's going to be. It could creep up on me faster than I can make a video about it. Who's faster, Captain Mack making a video about Golden Kamuy or a bunch of animators animating Golden Kamuy? Really could go either way. I'm just gonna get on my horse. Okay, this... Oh, I fucking hate that attack! It's so bullshit! That's so bullshit! Like, they just stack on top of each other. This is so fucking irritating. I might just give up on this dragon again. It's such a pain in the ass. Oh my fucking god! I couldn't even see it coming! Oh, and now he's aiming where I'm walking. Go fuck yourself. This dragon fucking sucks. Dodge 6 times to dodge a single attack, bro. Fun fucking fight. We're not even in the water anymore. It doesn't make sense for the lightning to be flashing out. We are straight up out of the water. We are like backing into territory that this motherfucker's pathing is not adjusted to. Oh my god, if I die because I can't get up this ledge. Okay, here comes this bullshit. Where is he? Can you back away into somewhere that's like a little easier to see you? Something, bro. This is irritating. Only we had Scarlet Rot Anchor. Dodged. I fucking dodged! Okay, he finally moved, but to an equally annoying spot. Oh, not this attack. Not right now. Alright, at least he's dead. If I die too, it doesn't matter. He's already dead. God damn, what an annoying motherfucker. And all I get are smithing stones for that I don't need at all? Whatever, man. What's up, James? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking on the way, and I appreciate that. I love having following up AoEs with hitboxes that won't stop moving, so I'm trying to hit the thing that is trying to catch a fly with tweezers. Yeah. I'm back to after 20 minutes. What did I miss? Kill the dragon. Never read Golden Kamuy, but I have seen the first episode of the anime a long time ago. How good is it really in terms of writing and characters? It's phenomenal. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite series that I've ever read. Like, it's one of those series that just doesn't do anything wrong as far as I'm concerned. Like, the comedy is pure gold. The character writing is phenomenal. The story is intriguing. The action is fantastic. Like, it's just, it does, Golden Kamuy does a lot of things and does none of them wrong. Voicemail. Okay, let me. Okay, she was just calling to check in, which is weird because I haven't talked to her in like years, but outside of like text messages. I'm just going to text her back real quick. Good news only, yeah. Just saying hello. What's up, Bio? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Is Captain your first name or your job title? Should I capitalize the Captain as well as the Mac? Yes to all. Job title, first name, do capitalize. And also capitalize the letter H whenever you refer to me by my pronouns. Alright, stupid, dumb, stinky ass dragon's dead. Finally. I still have a lot of exploring to do around here before we head into that Shadow Castle. I'd like to be able to find this map, but this terrain is genuinely difficult to get around. I didn't even get enough souls to level up. There was no part of that experience that was like worth doing. It was just a pain in the ass. Okay, so if I can get over to that shape. Okay, no, you know what? There's actually a lot of exploring around here that I haven't done yet. What is this place? Bill hasn't seen it yet. This is like probably my new favorite location across the entire game. It's incredibly cool. It's like an open area, but it's designed so that you have to really consider how you're going to get around. It looks fantastic. It's just good stuff, man. I will say this is a good ass year for anime. Frieren finished up at the beginning of the year. Dungeon Meshi, Kaiju number 8, Down to Dawn, Look Back, and more. It is a pretty good year for anime, isn't it? I never did go under here, but I don't think this actually leads anywhere. I think it just... I was through here, right? There's the spirit spring thing that I haven't activated here, yeah? Yeah. But yeah, this has been like a really pleasant area to explore. It's really, really fantastic. If we go up this way, I might be able to reach where I'm trying to go. It kind of like the thing about Elden Ring base game is that I feel like there's a real like feeling of adventure, like an excitement of exploration when you first get into the game, like when you're traveling through Limgrave and Liurnia, and even Altus to an extent. But I feel like that feeling just completely dies by the end of the game. Like it's not like exploring mountaintops of the Giant is not fun at all. It's a lot of them turn into like the more linear levels that you're used to from the previous games, which I actually consider a good thing because I prefer that. But I also really enjoy that feeling of adventure that you get in like the first few hours of Elden Ring, and I don't feel like that feeling carries through the entire game. And I definitely like recapture that feeling a bit in this part of the game. Any manga that's catching your attention? I've been reading Innocent for quite some time, and I really enjoy Innocent. Innocent is very good. Highly recommend it. I'm almost done with it. What are these guys just tossing orbs down the stairs for funsies? Okay, Pot Guy. Gotta kill Pot Guy. Pot Guy's got good stuff. Maybe that one doesn't. Shadow Dog. I also like how maze-like this area is. Yeah, it's nice because it's like... Oh shit, there's another dog. It's nice because you can't get around it super easy. Like, you have to really... I mean, the fact that I still haven't been able to collect the map is proof enough of that. Like, I've been trying to find the map, and I just haven't gotten there because I don't know how to. I think that's kind of cool. Oh, not one of these fuckers. I hate these guys. I hate them because they're hard, okay? This one has fire. They haven't had fire before that I know of, that I've seen. And now I can't lock onto them. That's really slow fire, by the way. Okay, that's cool. You want to teach your friends that attack so you can all be a pain in the ass with it? Can you stop? Holy fuck. Oh my god. That is so irritating. Are you done? Can I get a second here, dude? Oh my god, am I just gonna not fight this guy again? Because I don't fucking want to? He's such a pain in the ass! Die! I'm just gonna start spamming the attack button until you fucking die! Because you're so goddamn irritating! Fuck off! How many more attacks you got in there, bro? I think that happens with every open world game. You start getting familiar with the world and run out of things that you haven't explored. Well, no, that's not really what's happening with Elden Ring, though, because you're still going into new areas and finding new things to explore. It's just not... It just doesn't feel as good, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. It's one of those things that's like, it's difficult to break down why it happens, and I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to when I talk about the game. But just, I don't know, like, it could purely just be a lack of interest in the late game areas, right? Like, Limgrave is fun to explore, even like on my 4th, 5th playthrough. I still enjoy that. I don't particularly enjoy Altus, exploring Altus. I don't find it that great, and I really don't enjoy exploring Mountaintops of the Giants. And I hate the Mountaintops of the Giants. I hate the Consecrated Snowfield. I don't care to explore those places. So, you know, I think a lot of it's just the design of the areas. It's just not as fun to explore those areas as it is early parts of the game. Sekiro 2 has ever made, what would you like to be expanded / improved upon? Honestly, nothing. All I want is just, I want more of it. That's all I want. New enemies. I want new you could give me no graphical upgrades, no gameplay changes, just new things to fight, and I would love Sekiro 2. That's all I want. Sekiro 2 is like, as far as I'm concerned, like a near perfect game. I have no major complaints with that game whatsoever. It did everything right as far as I'm concerned. The only complaints I have is that it was too short. And maybe that Demon of Hatred did not belong in that game and should have been a Dark Souls boss. But that's an optional one, so whatever. What if in Sekiro 2 you got a prosthetic leg as well? Okay, no. Never mind. I wasn't thinking. I want to take back my previous statement. There is one thing that I would like to see expanded or changed in Sekiro 2. I personally feel that a lot of the prosthetics were extremely situational. Thanks, and an incantation that I can't use. That's fantastic. I personally feel that a lot of the prosthetics were extraordinarily situational, and I would like to see more open-ended prosthetics that weave into your normal attack patterns better. The one that I ended up using the most was the spear, because that one was really easy to weave into your normal attacks, compared to a lot of others that were just like, why would you ever use the axe outside of the context of breaking a shield? It's really not useful at all outside of doing that. Base Elden Ring, I got done with that big snake guy, and I'm just not eager to go finish the game. That's my thing with Souls games. I'm more interested in watching lore videos than play them. I don't agree with that, personally. But I did like have that feeling towards the end of the game where I was like, a big problem that I have with Elden Ring is that like towards the end of the game, it stops being fun to play. No, that's not right to say. That's not it really. It's just, I would rather be left feeling like I didn't get enough game, like I do with Sekiro, where I just want more of it, than to feel like I just want to be done with this game. And by the time I was done with Elden Ring, I was like, I just want to be done with this game. And I haven't felt that feeling so much in repeat playthroughs because I'm playing it more casually and just like, I can drop it whenever I want to or whatever. And I do end up beating it just because I enjoy the game. But at the end of Elden Ring, I just wanted to be done with Elden Ring. I didn't feel like I wanted more Elden Ring. I felt like I had too much Elden Ring. And I don't want to feel that way when it comes to these games. Fuck me, there's so many things to explore here that aren't the thing I want to go to. I just want to find a map. I'm more interested in the lore continuing for Sekiro. Sekiro. That's why I'm no longer not eager for Bloodborne 2 since that game is done with its story. Yeah, I mean that's definitely true. All of Sekiro's endings, I think, I can't remember all of them exactly, but all of Sekiro's endings were open-ended. All of them left room for more. And there's one ending in particular where like you go off out into the world with sorry, I gotta respond to my aunt. Where you're like going off into the world to like do whatever, end immortality, whatever. I forget what the ending is exactly, but that one's like super like, okay, let's do Sekiro, but it's not set in like a Japanese setting. Let's talk about like a samurai traveling around. Okay, I fucking hate. Oh, I've been here. I don't need to come here. I don't need to be here. I hate this place. I've been there before. I've already explored all that. Good, sweet. Fuck you. Fuck you, cum centipede. Point of Bloodborne's lore is that you aren't supposed to get a complete picture. It's supposed to be a never-ending rabbit hole question because it's Lovecraft inspired. There was also someone left a comment saying that Miyazaki said he doesn't really want to do sequels, and it was just that was more like now that he's done with the Dark Souls games, like sequels probably aren't going to be a thing anymore. I don't know if there's any validity to that. I would have to see a source on that. But if that's the case, it doesn't need to be Sekiro 2. I just want more of that combat system. Just take that combat system and make a new game out of it. Fine with me. I personally feel that combat system is way too good to not do more with. The ending where you go with the little girl that has Kuro's soul. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. That one is like you could do like Sekiro and the child traveled to fucking Egypt and they're fighting dudes with sickles. Fine with me. Miyazaki did say he wanted to make another Bloodborne. Did he though? I hate to be that guy. I hate to be that guy, but I think Miyazaki's words get misconstrued a lot. Like, you know, him being like, I like Berserk. Some things in Dark Souls are inspired by Berserk has turned into everything that Miyazaki does is a Berserk reference. Every decision he makes is a Berserk reference. Every design is somehow related to Berserk. Like it. Yeah, he said he was inspired by Berserk. Inspired doesn't mean he dedicated his entire career to replicating Berserk into a video game. You know? When people tell me Miyazaki has said things, I often have to wonder, like, did he say that or did he say something that was close to that? But not quite that, you know? That's how I end up feeling. Where have I seen that before? Woo! Dude has a lot of moves. Quotes definitely need to come with context. I mean, you gotta check your facts, honestly. You really do. You gotta check what people tell you. You gotta ask for sources and stuff like that, because it's just not enough people to take people at their word. Because, I mean, people just don't understand what people are saying half the time, I swear. It happens to me all the time. Like, people just construe new meanings out of the words that I say that are not what I intended at all. And so someone could tell you, Captain Mack said this, and they might really believe that I said that, but that might not be what I said at all. I mean, it's a big meme in the One Piece community and has been for years. Like, the whole, like, Oda said in an SPS thing. Like, people misquote Oda saying things about One Piece all the fucking time. Or just make up things that he said that just aren't true at all. Miyazaki once said that I was based and you were cringe. Miyazaki once drew me as a Chad and you as a soy jack. Made a Bloodborne demake joke in the comment section of their Bloodborne Sekiro short and got one reply from someone who really didn't get it. Yeah. I didn't get it the first time I read it either. I actually thought you were making a joke about how far you made it into the game because I think you stopped playing at Father Gascoigne. I actually don't even know if we fought him, but I thought that was a joke at first, and then I reread it after that person replied to it, and I was like, oh, I get it now. It was definitely a bit of a deep cut. How do I get over there? Maybe I could get there from the church. I don't know. Michael Zaki once said the rest of Sekiro's lore is written in CFYOW? What is that? I actually don't know enough about Bloodborne to add to that joke, and I felt like saying the graphics look PS1 era / 20 years old would be too obvious. I think it was a good joke. It just, it definitely takes knowing what the context of the joke is. Because Ultra just made a Scholar of the Fifth Sin joke, I want to say I have been playing Dark Souls 2, like the original Dark Souls 2. I picked up the original Dark Souls 2, not Scholar of the First Sin, because I was just kind of like, I feel like I need this context for when I make a video about it. And man, I really have not noticed much of a difference. Like there's little changes to enemy placement, but like, the game still sucks. This game still feels like shit to play. Mack hates himself. You're not wrong. Like I'm just subjecting myself to Dark Souls 2 again. For the sake. Where is this fucking map? It's not on this landmass, I think. It's, okay, it's over there. I gotta figure out how to get over there, because I am in the wrong fucking place still. I think. Maybe. Have I been to that church? I've been to that church. Okay, I have been to that church. Where is this? It's clearly, okay, there's a village down there. There's like a lower area. It just keeps fucking going! We'll try going this way. This month has been crazy for YouTube predators. Wow. What a subject to bring up out of nowhere that nobody else wants to talk about. Good job. What do you think about Elden Ring's enemies compared to other Souls games? I think the bosses are just a lot weaker in terms of design and attacks. I would disagree. I think there is a very different design philosophy to it. Bill talked about in a previous stream how he wishes the bosses were more reactive rather than proactive. I feel like the way they've designed a lot of the bosses is almost in some form of awareness of how used to their game design people have gotten, where they don't design the bosses or the enemies to be as reactive because they assume that people are getting used to that. So they've designed bosses around like this really they've designed bosses around this like huge build up on all of their attacks, where every attack they do takes like 20 seconds to build up before they do it, and that's obviously hyperbole. But you don't have to like. It's less about your reaction time, which has been more how they've designed it for previous games, and more about your ability to learn the timing. Older games, it was focused more on like recognizing the attack and reacting appropriately to it with enough time to actually do that. This one, it's more about, I know what attack is coming, I just need to learn when it's going to hit. And I think which design you prefer is like definitely more of a personal thing. I definitely prefer the more reactive design as well. But I don't know if I would say that a lot of the bosses have suffered for it. It's only some bosses that I feel like have suffered for it. And a lot of the bosses that are in this game are my favorite across the entire series. The entire series, sorry. Their entire portfolio. Random thought, I was arguing with fans for 1 hour. Sorry for bringing it up. It's okay. You wouldn't know this because you haven't been around super long, but there was like I had to like add a rule to my Discord server to be like, please stop talking about pedophiles and pedophilia, because people just kept bringing it up for some reason. And it's like, that's not a subject that I want to talk about constantly. So generally, I just steer clear of talking about it at all. It's a depressing subject. It's a sad subject. And it still happens. People still, I don't know what the deal is. People just love talking about it, I guess. But it's like, it's a video essayist fan Discord talking about pedophiles. It's not, it's not like a subject that I think is necessary on my server. So I have gotten into a, like, I just don't want this to be a thing mood. Would you rather have mac and cheese made by Captain Mack? It has breadcrumbs, or a hamburger made by Captain Mack? I make damn good hamburgers. Both my mac and cheese and my burgers are both great. The artist defines their audience. Fuck you. That's a terrible thing to say. Do you think these DLC bosses are programmed correctly? That's one question for this DLC. I'm not really sure what you mean by programmed correctly. I feel like, honestly, the bosses have been pretty good so far. I don't really have any major complaints. I think, like, as hard as Bile was, I think it was a completely fair fight. He was really fucking hard. Like, I'm not out here like God defending From Software. I'm very critical of how they designed Melania and some other bosses in the base game. Melania and Malekith both come to mind, but I don't feel about any of the bosses that I've fought so far the way that I feel about Melania or Malekith. I feel like they've all been pretty fair, pretty easy to learn, and just hard. And I feel like I maybe had kind of a unique experience with Mesmer. I beat Mesmer in like an hour, and I think a lot of other people struggle with it a lot more, so my view might be a little different. Today I was watching a stream and someone in chat said out of nowhere 5 people died because of poison in a hotel in Thailand. Life sucks. Life sucks that it happened, but why'd you bring... Like, sucks that it happened, but why'd you bring that up? Yeah, I don't know. People bring up weird things in chat. But at the same time, like, I need you guys to bring up weird things in chats because it gives me things to talk about. There's just, like, some weird things that I don't need to talk about. This feels weird. I was checking the walls because, like, this... It's like one lone room at the bottom of a ravine. Hitboxes their attacks. I do think the difficulty curve is up with the Scooby-Doo seeds mechanic. Okay, yeah, that's like a somewhat fair criticism, I'd say. I think the hitboxes for Bile were kind of busted at times. And Mesmer, like Mesmer has the same problem that every boss that has like the flame trail thing has. Like the Abyss Watchers had it too. Like the flame trails just create like really fucked up timing to dodge, you know? I'm so confused. Like, I don't know how to get to this fucking place. I just want the map piece so I can see where I am better. Dude, low-key, milkshakes as like a food are pretty underrated. Like holy, I love milkshakes. I'm like, every restaurant, I don't care what kind of cuisine you make, offer milkshakes, dude. I'll get a milkshake no matter where I go. I love milkshakes. Milkshakes are the bomb. Is there an invisible bridge or something? I don't know. I'm going to go back here and kind of try to look out and see if I can spy something. Is there a super duper under area with elevators? Not that I've found yet. Did I? How do I change? That's it. Okay, there's no underground here yet that I found at least. There has to be something going on with these fingers because I haven't figured out what's going on with those yet. Oh, the night sky looks really pretty with the moon up there. Ronnie, I can see you in the moon. I think I need daytime to see a little better. I still want to know how to get over here, obviously, but that's obviously not where the map piece is. Okay, so I can see an area all the way down there. I don't know if that area is, like, accessible. Over there is the big church. This is where I just was. Okay, so the problem I'm having is that, like, there's a cliff here that I can't pass. This is not an area that I can go into. Not yet, at least. There's obviously, like, a whole, like, village here kind of deal. More cliffs. It's down from here. There's a big chasm around here, and then just, like, an area that's way low down. And I have no idea how to get down there. Or any lore drops you found that was awful to find out, or you were amazed to learn? I don't know. I don't pay too close of attention to the lore when I'm playing the game. I wait for Vadi to make videos about it, and then I also wait until I beat the game so I don't spoil myself. But Mesmer existing was actually, I think, kind of a weak lore drop, because like at least as far as I know, there was no real hints to America having like a secret child that she hid away in the base game, and I think I would have appreciated it a lot more if that had been a thing. I mean, you know, they had the forethought to set up Mikola as a character before the DLC. I wish Mesmer had been set up as a character as well. DLC navigation is a nightmare sometimes. I don't mind that. I like figuring out how to get around and learning the terrain. I'm just really annoyed right now because I'm in this area. I'd really like to be able to see this area because it'll help me better to in my mind remember where I've already been and seen and explored. It'll help me to figure out where I still need to explore. And I can't because this map piece is down in an area that isn't even in this place. Like the map that I need for this area is not even in this area. It's in like some fucking hidden area way down beneath the cliffs that I have no idea how to get to. So that's kind of irritating. Maybe we go all the way back to this bridge and see if I can find something. Second American. Yeah, that's I think the only problem I've had so far is that I think like I wish Mesmer had been foreshadowed to some extent. And maybe he was, and it's just like a piece of lore that no one really picked up on. But like, I think like Mesmer as a character is cool. I just wish it didn't feel like he came into existence in time for this DLC. Okay, so the cliffs over there go a bit lower than the ones up here. That really looks like an area you could walk around, but I don't know if it is. Wasn't he? There was something about butterflies on a throne looking uneven. I mean, listen, I'm no Elden Ring lore expert, so I may be wrong about that. What I do know is that I learned a lot about the lore between like finishing the base game and the DLC coming out, and I don't remember there being any hints to a secret child. But I'm not a lore master. I might not know what I'm talking about here. I'm fully willing to accept that. I'm not the guy who goes and oh shit. I'm not the guy who goes and reads the lore. I'm the guy who watches the VOD video on the lore. You know, I'm not exactly a lore expert. So crazy Berserk foreshadowed Dark Souls. Man, you would piss some people off by saying that because they just don't understand sarcasm. I think I've had like a real revelation recently when it comes to like making videos that I think is really going to impact how I write scripts going forward. I've started to understand that there, like, no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try to get your point across, there are people who are just not going to get what you're saying at all. I was watching a Linus Tech Tips WAN show clip about their, and I'm sure some of you have seen it. It's a pretty popular clip, but it's them talking about their experience with the company that made the Aura ring and how they did like a sponsored video for it, but they got really mad because Linus like mispronounced the name of the company, and like they offered to fix it, but like they didn't like the fix. It wasn't like good enough, so they didn't take it, and basically just led to like the video getting taken down, them not taking the sponsorship money, and that relationship crumbling. And you know, Linus said in that video, in that clip, like he admitted fault to it. He was like, it was my fault. I didn't do my due diligence. He was like, he was like, there should be a process to make sure that this doesn't happen again. We need to do better about this. He admitted fault. And what they talked about throughout the clip was how the way that Aura as a company reacted was not productive as a business relationship. Like it didn't solve anything. And if they wanted to solve the problem, like laying blame at someone's feet doesn't solve anything. Let's figure out a way to solve the issue. And still, like despite how eloquently I think he put the issue, there were still people in the comments like getting mad at Linus and like being like, this is your fault, you're the asshole, fuck you. And it's like, he admitted that. He said it. He said that himself. So it's just I've had this revelation recently where I've started to like more and more go into the comment sections on videos and like read through comments just to see like the weird ways that people have, and to sort by newest so I can see like all the unfiltered takes, to see all the ways people completely misunderstood a very easy to understand concept, so that I know I'm not alone. You know, I know I'm not alone in that people on the internet just don't fucking get it when you say very basic things sometimes. And so trying to write scripts in a way that is understandable to all people like that, it just doesn't work. You can't cut off every misunderstanding at the head, because some people are just fucking stupid. Some people are just fucking dumb. At the end of the day, there's just not a lot you can do about that. I don't know why I went on this tangent. I can't remember what I was talking about before. My point is just that I think I was just thinking out loud. I'm kind of, the more I've done criticism style videos, the more I've tried to like cut off misunderstandings at the head. And I think I'm starting to realize that doing that is just a waste of time. because people will misunderstand your point anyway, because people are just stupid. And it's almost like the more you try to make it as clear as possible, the less they understand it. It's like you gotta keep it as simple as you can. You gotta keep it to as few details as possible, because the more details you try to add, the more you try to flesh out your argument, somehow the harder it is for people to get it. People on the internet can't take that level of nuance, I don't think. Like the more you try to like explain your point and add caveats and stuff like that, they just get confused because you didn't sum up everything you wanted to say in a single sentence. So you're better off just explaining everything in a single sentence and being like, if you don't get this, that's your problem. The more words you use, the more words there are to misinterpret, lol. Yeah, basically. Pretty much. Where's the state? What is the state of the progression right now? We're definitely somewhere. We're definitely out there doing some stuff. You know, we're kind of gaming. Did I miss something in the catacomb that would have led where I wanted to go? YouTuber I watched got called transphobic even though he clearly said he wasn't, and the reason he was called that was because he didn't like how the game was written, lol. Well, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. You can say you're not transphobic and then go ahead and say the most transphobic shit I've ever heard. It's very easy to describe yourself one way and to act another way. So I would have to go and like watch that video to determine whether or not that's a valid thing to say. However, I do know that there is definitely an issue with like, if you criticize a gay creator, you are homophobic. If you criticize a trans creator, you are transphobic, whatever. That is definitely a real thing. It's a very irritating thing. I've dealt with that to an extent. I made a short where I got really annoyed at a game because the narrator was really annoying, and I like muted the narrator, and I made fun of it, and I was like, shut the fuck up, you're so annoying. And people turned it into a sexism thing. They were like, men when women talk, and it's like, nowhere in the short did I complain that the narrator was a woman. I just thought the way she was written was fucking annoying. You know, so that that's definitely a thing. I know that no matter how much you aren't transphobic or aren't homophobic, if you criticize trans or gay creators, you're gonna get called transphobic or homophobic. But all I'm saying is you can't just say you're not transphobic and expect people to just accept that. If you act like a transphobic person after saying you're not transphobic, you're still transphobic, you know? Was it Paimon, be honest? No, it was the narrator in a puzzle game called Viewfinder. And I know I'm not the only person who did not like that voice actor's work. Or not even the voice actor. It wasn't even the voice actor. The voice actor was fine. The writing was just shit. How did I get here? I don't remember. If I can figure out how I got to this mausoleum, I feel like I can find a bunch of other stuff. I was going to make a little satiric remark, but honestly, Captain Mack's Discord is surprisingly inclusive. And I want it to stay that way. I really dislike unnecessary hatred. I think it's also because the actual bigots latch onto these culture war issues, so it's hard to discern actual criticism and bigotry sometimes, like in the case of The Last of Us 2. I mean, yeah, you see it on my Demon Slayer video, where people leave comments that are like, oh, it's made by a they, them. No wonder it's bad. And it's like, okay, no one's saying that. No one's saying that but you. You made that up to be upset about. And it drowns out the noise of the actual criticism because they're just making up this stupid bullshit to be upset about. Should have killed these birds on my way in. I kind of wanted to run past them, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get away with that. That might kill me. That's a bit of a fall. No, I'm okay. It's like Umberto Eco said, thanks to the internet, any idiot has as much reach as a Nobel Prize winner. That's definitely true. And their voice is just as loud too. Like there's I mean, I guess that's not entirely true because like upvotes and downvotes type shit do kind of limit which opinions you end up seeing. But pretty much everybody's comment is worth the same amount on the internet. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think net total, it's a good thing. It's just, it comes with some unfortunate cons. Okay, so I must be below. Yeah, there's a whole area up there that I'm below when I'm here. I feel like there's an entire half of this place that I still haven't explored because there's all of this that there's no graces in. There's this back area and all of this that I haven't explored. There's still, and again, this whole map piece, like there's still so much I'm missing in this DLC and I'm just really struggling to figure out how to find it. I'm really glad the fucking pronouns guy didn't entirely ruin Starfield discourse. Yeah, luckily people just think it's mid. Culture warriors are becoming a straw man no one thought was actually real. Well, joke's on me, they are real. Lately I've been reading more Korean manhwa than Japanese manga. It's getting harder to find good series. I mean, you know, that just happens as you read more stuff. Ultimately, when it comes to any form of creativity, the vast majority of what gets made is not good, or not relevant, or impactful. That's just a reality. Like, I mean, fuck. There's how many minutes of content that get uploaded to YouTube every day? How much of it is worth watching? Certainly not the 3-hour videos that I make. And so, you know, once you've read like a ton of like the well-known, really good manga, then you kind of have to wait for more well-known, good manga to get made. And for every 10 series that come out, maybe one of them will be good. I'm going to check out this finger ruin again just real quick. What other games are you playing right now? I've been playing through Persona 3 in my Persona 3 Reload in my spare time. I swear to fucking God, if any of you give me spoilers for that game, I will fucking end you. Don't even ask. Like, have you met this character yet? Because I don't want to know that they exist. But other than that, not a lot. I've been grinding on video work lately. I've been making a ton of progress, which feels great. So, what's up, Bork Laser? I've been on a Kazuhiro Fujita binge recently. He's the creator of Katakuri Circus, Ushio and Tora, and Moonlight Act. Love his work and wish they would get released in English. Never heard of him, but maybe I'll have to check one out. But no, I downloaded Path of Exile because I kind of want to play like an ARPG. But then I was like, I'm going to go ahead and not start playing this until I beat Persona 3. I was like, if I start playing this now, I'm not going to be able to play. I'm not going to have enough time to play it, and I'm going to fall off of it really quick. What's up, Deathlord? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking on the way in. I appreciate that. Okay, still don't know what this thing's for. Okay, so this area down here. Have I been here? I have. I fought a wicker demon here. I already explored all of this. I know this is not the most engaging live stream ever, but I know I have this shadow keep to explore, and I will, obviously, but I want to see the whole DLC, so I want to find all these areas that I'm not sure how to get to. You ready for the green Persona 6 protagonist? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I still have to play through Persona 4 at some point. After I beat Persona 3. And, you know, if they're going to do a remake for that, then I'll just wait for that remake to come out. And I think I want to play Metaphor ReFantagio when that comes out. I'm very interested in that game. I think it looks cool. So I can wait for Persona 6, because it takes me a long enough time to get through one of these games. I've got like 2 years worth of JRPGs left to play. No, I want to play Baldur's Gate 3 too, eventually. I need to really pick and choose what I dedicate time to for video games, because of my time to play video games is so limited that I really need to be like, oh, this is my long-form game that I'm going to play right now. So, you know, Persona 3 is that game right now. And after that, I might pick up Metaphor, I might pick up Baldur's Gate 3. But once I pick one of those games, I can't play any other long-form games until I beat it, because otherwise I'm going to fall off of it, you know. Appreciate you, Happy. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. That game is fun. I enjoy watching it. What game are you referring to? I don't think I would play any of these games on stream. They're just they would take too many hours to play through. I really want to get into Metal Gear Solid series, but the games are so damn outdated. It's hard to play them too at this point, isn't it? It's just hard to get your hands on a playable copy. My ranking is Persona 5 is equal to Persona 4 is better than Persona 3 for Cass. I hated Junpei Something Fierce. I really like Junpei, actually. I'm very curious to see where his character arc is going to go. You know, it was super funny. Somebody, I'm going to talk Persona 3 Reload spoilers here. So be careful if you plan to play that game. Somebody asked me when I first mentioned that I was playing Persona 3. Someone asked me who I thought the best girl was and why I thought it was Chihiro. And then I played through it and I was like, you like Chihiro? I think Chihiro is like okay, but I have kind of a problem with her because I feel like she's like a weeb's wet dream, where it's like, oh, she's a girl who's afraid of boys, but if I fucking bother her enough, she'll like me and eventually fall in love with me. And she falls in love with me because she has no context for other boys. And she doesn't like me for my personality. She likes me for what I've done for her in her life, which means it isn't actually love at all. And I'm sitting here like, really? That's the girl you like? I think her story is pretty good overall, but like I rejected her feelings because I morally feel like it's wrong to accept her feelings, where it's like, you don't really have the experience as a human being to want me to be the person that you fall in love with. And also, her personality just wasn't one that I vibed with that much. I do think she has she's a relatively well-written character, but I don't know. I hate women that are written to be in service of men, and I feel like that's what she is. Why did she get mad at me for respecting your boundaries, lol? Yeah. Poorly. Here's the thing. I don't think ultimately she's a poorly written character, because I really vibe with her whole like story of abuse and like overcoming that. And like when she confronts the teacher about like the stolen money thing, that's like a good scene. I really liked that. I thought that was good. I just hated I just hated that she developed feelings for me and like confessed her love for me. I just wish that aspect of it wasn't a thing. I liked her overall, outside of that one part of it. But yeah, I really like, I can't think of a character that I dislike in Persona 3 so far. I guess the scumbag TV salesman, whose arc I just started, so don't you dare spoiler what happens in his story, but I like a lot of the characters. And I definitely like have a bit of a problem with how Persona writes like the love, but that's honestly like that's kind of a symptom of like how Japanese media writes love, and not an issue with Persona in particular. It's something that I complained about when I made my Nisekoi video. For those of you that watched that, like there's definitely a thing with like Japanese media where love is written as two people who are kind of who are just kind of like by circumstances end up being with each other a lot, rather than love being two people who are compatible on a personal and emotional level. So it's definitely like not something I would necessarily blame Persona for. That's a big word, Bill. I gotta look up that word before I can respond to that. What the fuck does that word mean? Propinquity? Propinquity?
Propinquity.
The state of being close to someone or something. Proximity. Just say proximity, bro! Listen, I'm not gonna say that that's like... I'm not gonna say that it like... isn't a thing, right? Like obviously two people being around each other a lot does tend to do that. But the issue that I think I end up having with it is that I feel like that proximity is a good like motivator for feelings to start. Like it's a good impetus for someone to generate feelings for somebody. But in terms of like actually having a relationship and actually finding love, there's so much more to it than just the people you're close to. And I feel like a lot of love stories don't explore that aspect of it. They tend to explore that like base feeling of attraction and be like, these people are in love now and they're going to be happy forever. And it's like, well, no, there's a lot more that has to go into this. And I enjoy love stories that explore that aspect of it more. I don't know. Here's the thing. It's a difficult conversation to have because I would need to like write a whole video with like research and like really think out how I describe what I have a problem with to really talk about this, because it's hard to break down my thoughts in a live stream format. But I dislike how anime tends to focus. Anime romances tend to focus on two characters who have no chemistry, have no, I don't know what the word is here, have no overlap in terms of their personalities, have no real reason to be in a relationship, but they end up in a relationship because the story calls for it or whatever. That's what I tend to find irritating. You have mad pull via your YouTube channel with the bitches, am I right? Not at all. Like, yeah, exactly. Like Nisekoi. Like I talked about in the Nisekoi video. Like I felt like Haru was a much better match for Raku than what the hell was her name? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I read or watched that. Chisaki? That's not her name. That's the guy from My Hero Academia. Because like the two like main love interests, like they fought constantly. They never got along. They like barely had any overlap in like interest, and Like, even though they cared about each other, like, they didn't. there wasn't. There was. It can be fine if it starts that way, but I feel like you have to find some common ground to have a proper relationship, and that never happened. Haru and Raku actually had like a relationship. Again, a common ground, common interests, things to talk about, an actual dynamic. That's what a relationship looks like to me, if you ask me. The author for Nisekoi first wrote a series called Double Arts. So good, but it got axed for Nisekoi. I mean, I would imagine it got axed and then Nisekoi happened later, but I don't know anything about Double Arts, so what can I say? Why did I get into a debate about it? If Naruto and Sasuke were different genders, they would be in a romantic relationship for how Kishi wrote them so intimately. Kinda, yeah, probably. Hashino, the creator Persona, admitted that he's never even been friends with a woman before. So wait, is he really? Yeah, so like I don't know. It's like every female character you meet in Persona, it's like is a potential love interest. And I often feel that the impetus for their feelings is lacking. So there's an area over here that I need to figure out how to get into. I'm sorry that I'm like retreading so much ground in this stream and like not doing the new stuff, but I really want to find. This library alone I feel like hides a ton of secret areas that I haven't found yet, and I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out what I'm missing because I want to see it all. When will we get full beard era Mack? I had a beard for a while, a few years back. It wasn't a full beard. I kept it short, but I didn't look very good with it. This is why I like Uchikoshi and his games, because he's unafraid to make characters gay or bi just because. I don't think I know what that is. Have I been down here? I might have put off going down here because I was busy exploring in other directions. No, I promise, guys, I do not look good with a beard. I have explored down here. Where did it lead? I don't remember. It's kind of a pain in the ass if I remember correctly. Have I been down here? I don't remember fighting this jar. Zero escape. Okay, gotcha. You know what I want to see more of in games? And I don't know if this is like as bad of an issue as I think it is, or if it's just something that I've seen in the games that I've played. But I feel like a lot of games, like, I think it's great that, you know, you can, that there are like bi characters in games, where like there are characters, like it doesn't matter what gender character you choose or what gender you choose to make your character, you can date them no matter what, because they're into anybody. But I feel like there's almost an issue with it where it's like every character is bi, and I don't know. I think it'd be cool to see some games where like some characters are bi, but some characters are straight or gay purely, and will not, you know, reciprocate your feelings if you are not the gender that they're attracted to. Dragon Age Inquisition did this really well, IMO. Gotcha. I'm sure there are games that do this and I just don't know about it. It's just like, my experience with games has been like, either the characters are straight or they're bi. And there's not and it's like every character is like that. And there's not a lot of like, okay, this character's gay, but this character's bi, but this character's straight. It could be explained by alternate universes, like on this save file, this character is gay. I mean, I suppose, but I think on the surface that's good. But man, Judy from Cyberpunk had some huge buckets of ice water if you play it organically as a dude. Huge buckets of ice water. What? That she would like dump on you? I don't know what you mean by that. I want to see games where I want to see games have homophobic characters and pro LGBTQ characters. It's tough, right? It's tough for creators to do that because the internet is so awful about it, where it's like if you write a homophobic character, you are homophobic, even if you make it pretty clear that the homophobic character is like to be looked down upon for their opinions. I sympathize with developers having to deal with something like that, because that sucks. People really need to, you know, get past this idea that, like, I mean, people just need to be more accepting of, like, bad characters can be bad people. Like, the bad guy can be a bad guy. How dare you make the evil character evil is something I saw way too often. I mean, yeah, there's like the whole debate around Berserk where it's like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? It like encourages sexual assault. That's not the word I'm looking for, but it like appeals to that demographic of people that enjoy that, and it's like, no, it's always treated as a bad thing. So I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong with Berserk for including that kind of thing, because it very clearly makes it, you know, a negative thing. Is Black Clover good? Nah. I guess Broad Power thinks it is. I'm not a fan. Oh, I forgot. You're the one casting the magic soup, aren't you? It's all right, good if you turn your brain off. See, but the thing is, it has to be able to convince you to turn your brain off by being entertaining, and I just don't find it very entertaining. For real, Black Clover is a solid 7, like actual 7, great story and characters. Gets bad if you have your brain turned on, so gotta turn that off. Guys, come on. You can't be using the turn your brain off excuse. You can't be like the Demon Slayer commenters. The problem with the turn your brain off thing is that what you're talking about has to be entertaining enough to convince you to turn your brain off. You may think that Black Clover is, I do not. I think it's pretty eh. I don't think it's horrible, but I think it's pretty eh. Okay. How homophobic are we talking about? It is a fine line for sure. I disagree. I think you can write a character that is the most homophobic piece of shit you've ever seen, and as long as the story makes it clear that that is, you know, not a thing to be encouraged, then I think it's fine. You want to make your like antagonists or bad guys hateable, right? Make them homophobic. They'll be real hateable then. Being homophobic is a thing like racism. Some people wear that badge with honor. Yeah, and when they do, it's great when they wear it as a badge of honor because it very quickly indicates to you that they're a terrible person that you shouldn't engage with. Honestly, I appreciate when people are upfront with me about being a homophobe or a transphobe or a racist because it makes it easy for me to be like, okay, I hate you. I don't have to waste my time trying to find common ground with someone who fundamentally I cannot agree with. You playing Megamind the video game? Of course. Shit's peak. I think if you make it make sense why said character is racist or homophobic, then it's overall better for the story. Of course, both are bad, but showing why that is so. Here's the thing, though. I don't think there is... Here's the thing, though. I don't think you can be homophobic or racist and have that make sense. It's always misguided. I don't think there's a single person ever who has, like, a valid excuse for being that way. You know, like if you want to show a villain who hates gay characters because they were like they were, I don't know, like assaulted by a gay person in their youth, like not all gay people are like that. That's not a valid reason to hate gay people. So if you ask me, like, if you're writing a homophobic or a homophobic character or a racist character, you do need to be able to explain why they feel that way, but it always has to come from the angle of this is misguided and wrong. I'm Muslim and people call me racist things because some Muslim did something bad to them and they think I'm the same as all the other Muslims. Yeah, so that's misguided. That doesn't make sense. They might have a reason that makes sense to them, but it's a logical fallacy in reality. Yeah, exactly. Like I think obviously, like, you can't have a character who is just a homophobe for no reason. I don't think that's a good, very well written character. You have to be able to explain where their hatred comes from, but it makes sense as like I don't remember what you said in particular, but you have to make it make sense. Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't think you can make it make sense because hatred for hatred's sake is always misguided. That is a blanket treatment that I am fine with making. That is a blanket statement that I'm fine with making. Hatred for hatred's sake is always misguided. There is never a valid reason for it. Take a chill pill? I'm chill. What are you talking about? Why you paint all of chat with a broad brush? You do when it's only me who's the shit poster? Because you're all like this. He's a perfectly written, hateable character in Virtue's Last Reward. He's not sexist, racist, or homophobic. He's just a manipulative asshole, and he's great at his job. It's misguided, but showing that misguided and have the character come out of that problem, move on, and accept that they were wrong about their misguidance would be nice character development. I agree. I don't know when I said that I wouldn't agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. That's excellent. I love when a character is like hateful in the beginning, but comes to realize that they're wrong. There's nothing I love more than characters realizing they are wrong. Honestly, I never get sick of that. I mean, obviously it has to come from like a logical place and make sense and be well written to be good, but like I never get sick of that. I'm a sucker for a redemption arc, but I can accept that it doesn't always happen in a narrative. Yeah, and I don't think it necessarily should happen every time. I wasn't saying that everybody needs a redemption story either. We're doing what I was talking about before. We're taking statements and not considering the context around them, and building a narrative off of that. I think there's a lot of nuance to this discussion. You can have a character who is homophobic or racist and never grows from that, as long as it's always illustrated that is a misguided way of being. You can also have a character who is homophobic or racist and grows and changes and learns they are wrong. That's also good. Both are good. Now, writing a homophobic or racist character who is like part of the main party and is like a protagonist or an important, a character who's meant to be shown as right, that I would say is a wrong thing to do. If you are racist, homophobic, or transphobic, maybe you don't think that's a wrong thing to do, but that's where we would disagree on, whether or not you're a good person. Honestly, Green, I don't remember Tokyo Godfathers well enough to even remember which character you're talking about. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'd have to watch that movie again. Fuck me. I feel like I've seen everything in this fucking library, but there's still hidden areas, and I don't know how to get to them. And that's frustrating because I want to get to them. Mack Dementia arc. Check the bookshelves. Check the pinned comment. I think a racist / homophobic main character turning into an open-minded person and change their way of beliefs and coming to accept everyone despite their color of sexual preference would be great. I think we need to be more accepting of like main characters who are bad people too. Like you can have a main character a protagonist who's just is a bad person, and like the story doesn't treat what they're doing as right or honorable or anything, and be the story of a terrible person doing terrible things, or the story of a terrible person changing and growing. That's a good thing too. But I honestly, I'm not against stories where the main character is just a bad person and the story is about them being a bad person and doing awful things. I haven't played the DLC yet. I'm completely blind to the game, but you were trying to tell me how to play it though. I want to see more people come around on the phobias IRL, am I right? It's such a hard thing to do. It's so hard for some people, I guess. I think we all have this problem to an extent. It's just, it manifests in different ways. For some people, it manifests in their homophobia where, it's so difficult for them to let go of their ego and recognize that maybe they're misguided and wrong. There has to be, because I know there was other pathways I didn't get to check while I was playing through this area. I know there are. I know there has to be shit I'm missing. I just gotta find it. Okay, how am I supposed to dodge when... Alright, that's bullshit. Guys, I swear to God. God fucking damn it. I hate these motherfuckers. People don't like being bad though. Like if you give them no option but be an asshole, they will just feel bad. Have you never met like the boomer generation? Have you never met the entire generation that is boomers? Because there's definitely like a real ego problem with that, with a certain generation of people where even when they are definably wrong, they will still continue to be the way that they are simply because that's how they want to be. Mack, the ageist streamer, reveals himself. But it really is like a thing with like the boomer generation in particular, where they just refuse to accept that they're wrong even in the face of unimpeachable facts. Unimpeachable might have been the wrong choice of word there, but I couldn't think of what word to use. That's what I'm talking about when I mention like the ego part of it. Like there is definitely like a you know, some people are just not capable of letting go of their ego and being like, I am in the wrong. It doesn't matter how much you can definably prove that they are wrong. They will continue to push the idea that they are in the right. Before anyone says it, no, it isn't all of them, but it is an upsettingly large number of them. I like to think of like boomers as more of a mindset than an actual age group. It is like a large subsect of that population is like that, but there's definitely like a boomer mindset where people can just be that way, regardless of age. There's Zoomers that are boomer mindset as fuck, you know. Should I do some new content? I'm so frustrated. Like there's so much that I'm so frustrated right now, honestly. Like I want to find this stupid map. I want to find these secret areas. I want to get over here and I can't fucking figure it out and it's driving me crazy. TRG time. No. I just gotta... They have been against skateboarding. Skateboarders wearing helmets for so long that I don't know if it's a boomer mentality or not. Oh, it's absolutely a boomer mentality because like you see the comments about it where it's like, oh, I didn't wear a helmet and I grew up fine. Like they have this very closed-minded view of things where it's like my experience is the only experience. So they're like, well, I didn't die because I didn't wear a helmet, so why should anybody? And it's like, okay, well, we have studies that can definably show you that helmet usage decreases fatalities in the cases of accidents. Just because you didn't die doesn't mean no one did. In fact, a lot of people did because they didn't wear helmets. There's proof that these are good things, these are good changes, and they won't accept it because their personal experience is that it didn't affect them. Fun fact, my roommate doesn't think secondhand smoke is a thing. Oh my goodness, that's quite an opinion to hold. That's not even an opinion, that's just wrong. You can't call it an opinion if it's just wrong. Let's use the word opinion just there. Why aren't people that died giving their opinion, though? I really feel like I need to find a way to reverse the tower's direction. Like, ever since I turned it that way, I can't turn it back. But that's what I feel like I need to be able to do. Fuck me. I'm so frustrated right now. Like I'm not like angry. I'm frustrated because like I want to do some more new content. I want to explore new areas, but I'm stuck trying to figure out how to fucking reach them. If there's anything I know about Silence's roommates, it's that it will never get better until she is no longer in that situation. Someone's attacking me. You little fucker. I'm just waiting for boomers to retire so they can get out of good job positions. I work cybersecurity, and there are a bunch of these guys that only know old software and nothing else. Here's the thing, though. Boomers aren't retiring. There's a ton of boomers that just aren't retiring and are just sitting in their positions. So we have to wait for them all to fucking die because they're not retiring. Have you seen how old our 2 presidential candidates are? We have a limit for how young a president can be. Why don't we have a limit for how old a president can be? You shouldn't be sitting as the leader of the free world if you're above the age of 65, bro. I'm sorry. Call me ageist. I don't give a shit. Neither one of those people are coherent enough for me to want them to be in that seat. I actually brought it up with my roommate once, and his response was just don't breathe. Bruh. It's a huge problem in a lot of corporate industries. It's a big issue. Like there's just tons of boomers who are not capable of learning new things, who are sitting in high-level positions and holding back companies. I'm dead. Fuck off. I don't even want to get those souls again. I'm hungry right now, which is definitely not not helping my mood with this shit. I'm very hungry. My hunger is making me more frustrated. Can I do something from here? You mean you need Little Man for real? His heals would carry you? That's true. Man, I wish I had Little Man. I miss Little Man. Like, okay, how the fuck do I get over to that guy? Have I been over to that guy? Yes, I have. I know where that is. For fuck's sake. I just got a cookie clicker achievement because I've got cookie clicker running in the background. Call Miyazaki. I'm gonna call him up and be like, dude, what the fuck do I do? Can't see. Okay, I feel like there's a good chance there's something I missed around here. Miyazaki's a noob. He's probably not even on this part yet. there a bat out here? Have I been out here? I don't remember fighting bats. But surely I've done this, right? I mean, that guy probably had an item, and I definitely already grabbed it, so... Oh, is there another one? There's 2 more. What the... I don't remember all these bats here. Maybe I just blocked this out of my memory because I hate the bats. Kind of missed the wild time of the early internet where some game help websites had legit hotlines you could call. It's kind of funny. Have I been here? I think I might have found... No, I've been down here. Haven't I? I remember killing these guys. I've been down here. Is there Grace here? There's a nice golden glow here, as if there's a Grace. Can I make that? Can I make a jump over there? No, certainly not. Do you not keep the likes but keep the dislikes? Is my app bugging? Did you just dislike the stream and now you can't change it? Of course I keep the likes. Why do you have 11,000 dislikes? Hey! Everybody like the stream right now to balance out all the dislikes that Matsugan made up in his head. It says there are 11,000 dislikes. I mean, YouTube doesn't display dislikes, so unless you have an extension that is displaying them and displaying them incorrectly, then I don't know what to tell you. Oh, fuck. Can you fucking die? I'm not dying to you. It would be kind of funny if some... like a Demon Slayer fan Reddit arranged to join one of my live streams and leave a bunch of dislikes, but didn't leave any chat messages while doing so. Have I been here? Yes, I have. I was okay. I backtracked. You're supposed to go up this way. Mac, you gotta start to heal yourself more. Okay, first of all, read the pinned comment. Second of all, I'm still alive, so what's the problem? Posted evidence in the Discord. Maybe that evidence is doctored. Hello, something I haven't seen before. I haven't collected that item. Will this do anything for me? Maybe not. You really need to find new content. I want to! I want to! I already trolled around this place for like an hour on the last stream, and now I'm doing it again. I have played Bayonetta. I played all 3. Fun games. You can watch the VODs on my VOD channel if you're interested. It's in the description. Fuck me. How do you get to these places? I'm so fucking confused. Could I hop across here? That's too far, right? I don't know what to do. Can you play a Demon Slayer game next? I forgot the lovely rant you gave of She Who Must Not Be Named. What are you talking about? Can you play the Mario Party Demon Slayer game with friends? God. Next 24-hour game? Have I been over there? I don't think I've been over there. That looks like one of those towers that you use the special keys for. No head? What's he doing? That was a special roar. He's doing something fucky. Oh, I can't beat up his head because he ain't got no head. Damn, sorry, bro. There's a shitty Demon Slayer Mario Party game? Yeah. Yeah, there is. Okay, I haven't explored this. Guys, we're doing something new. I haven't explored this. Showing 117k dislikes now. What did you do? That would surpass, like, the most likes I've gotten on a video. I've obviously already explored this. I've been here before. Oh. You're gonna pre-order the new Rent a Girlfriend video game. Is that a thing? No. Is that a thing? I won't. Hey, Claude. I'm lost. How are you? Maybe, hopefully this will take me somewhere nice. Usually these imbued stone statue things are kind of disappointing, but maybe this will be the exception. Where the fuck am I? Please tell me I'm on a location that I couldn't reach before. Nope. Nope, I've been here. God damn it. Hello. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. There might be something here. There's a little ledge there. I'm gonna give it a try. They invisible walled me! Fuck you! You see the Forever Winter? I think that game is gonna slap. No. No, can't say have. This isn't a new area. I've been here. I've been here. Wasn't this God of War ass music? Let's look up this video game. We'll take a little break. Take a look at a video game from Billiam. The Forever Winter. Actually, I think I did look at this at some point.
There's 20XX. Welcome to the future.
Yo, where's the any key? Am I right,
Forever
boys?
Winter is a 4-player sci-fi tactical survival horror shooter that takes place in a future where massive armies are skinning the bones of our once beautiful Earth.
Is it?
You are a scavenger, lovingly referred to as a scav. Within this combat ecosystem, you assume the role of looter and survivor. Trapped between two warring military factions of the future, each with their own objectives.
I like how much gameplay they're using in this trailer. I always appreciate that.
You must rely on cooperation and cunning to survive even minor enemy contact. Situational awareness is key in this world. Stop, look. The more jobs you'll get.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool. Looks like a nifty game. You are not this guy. You are not him, bro. You are so not him. I like that a lot. You are not this guy. Somebody already told you about the new Berserk trailer. The new Berserk fan project trailer. Maybe there's a personal issue. I'm kind of... It's a fan project. It's not an actual Berserk anime. You guys know that, right? No, I haven't. It's the best looking Berserk anime we've got, okay? Yeah, but just call it what it is. It's a fan project. It's not... It's a good adaptation of Berserk. It's not out yet! You haven't seen it! Maybe it'll suck! Oh, where the fuck was I? I can't look at my goddamn map. I don't care. Fuck the souls. I don't want them. Let me go back to what I was doing over here. We are desperate, okay? Let us have this, Mac. You can have it. Just call it what it is. Hey, Mac, have you seen the trailer for the Berserk fan project? No, I haven't. I'll wait for it to come out. Too far to jump. Sure, Fanime works. It's a good descriptor. Skippy. I don't think it's anime. Fan project will be better than mid-piece? I mean, probably, because it'll actually have passion behind it and not just money. It's still a fan project, though. I went to that church, right? How the fuck do you get down there? Oh, shit. It's not run off the cliff here. Okay, so there, yeah, there's a whole ass area down there. Like walking paths and shit. How do I get down there? I'm not asking. Don't tell me. But I'm gonna rip my goddamn hair out of this, right, dude? I don't know what to do. Try jumping. I want to jump. I want to jump off a cliff and careen to the bottom and go splat. That's what I want. I want to die. I'm gonna go get my souls back. This is, I think, the closest I've gotten to that big, like, Coliseum thing. Is this spot right here. And I've been here before, I'm almost certain. But it's like, it's so close. But so far. I can't get up there, it's too high. Torrent! Get a third jump, bro. Fuck. Place is so dark. Like Dark Soul. Yo, I got the Verdigriscus. Raise defense with higher equipment load. Oh, some builds really appreciate that, I bet. What are you doing out here, dick? Fuck. First time I played Elden Ring, I had pirated and panicked when I read the word torrent. That's kind of hilarious. Can you imagine if the horse's name changed based on whether or not you were playing on an official copy? Matt can defeat Bile, even Ancient and Dragon Man, but he cannot defeat slightly high too high ledge. Yeah, no, I'm destitute. I'm at a loss. I'm piss drinking. There's more of this place that I haven't explored at least. But I really wanted to find a map before I did so I could, get a better idea. A better idea of fuck, Mesmer is dead. I actually can't remember if I've gone over here or not. I think I went a different way and found a whole fucking situation. I don't think this is new content. I think I've been over here before. Get a second chance to kill this pot guy, though. Fuck off. Fuck off. Suck my dick. Can I open this door? Sweet. Alright, who's hitting me with spells? Knock it off! Both of you. Now. Promunchkin, first of all, read the pinned comment. Second of all, I'm not looking for where to go next. I'm trying to find content that I've missed. I know where to go next. I just don't want to go there. Motherfucker out here acting like it's my first day playing Elden Ring. You really think I've gotten this far into the DLC without learning about the guidance of fucking grace? the first thing you learn about in this fucking game, dude? Fuck you, dude! Okay, I've fucking been here before. I've been to this statue. I thought I was getting into something new, but I've done this. But I didn't open that door, so there might be stuff up here I haven't seen before. You know, sights of grace heal you, but respawn enemies. No, really? I thought it just happened randomly. Yes, I got fire's brightstone. Yes. Alright, who's hitting me with magic? Where are they? You up there? You fucking cunt. Piss drinker. I was trying to make it easier for myself, but I just kind of launched myself off the branch by doing that. What's up, Neo? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking on your way in. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Did I just... Okay, this is where I came in. I just came back out the other side. Okay, hang on. No, we can get a good view from here. I've been there. I've been over there. Or maybe I haven't seen that statue area because I think it was from over there, wasn't it? There's like a whole upper area to this ruins area. And I cannot for the life of me figure out how to fucking get there. Gotta appreciate promotion for setting up a German bit for our streamer. Very thoughtful. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. This place fucking sucks. It doesn't. It's a really nice area of the game. I appreciate how confusing it is to navigate because it's like a puzzle and I'm trying to solve it, but at the same time, fuck this place. Been through here. Did I ever go out this way? I actually can't remember if I did. I did. Can't for the life of me remember where it led, though. You motherfucker. We consulted the fingers. Hello, pot guy. But I also have to watch out for that guy. You didn't drop an item? Asshole. We've been here? This feels less familiar. Yeah, I've been here. Damn it! Everywhere I go is a place I've already been. Do you think the One Piece will do Sanji justice? I don't want them to make any changes to the story with that adaptation. I want to see an actual adaptation of One Piece. Goods and bads. I've seen all of this. I've explored all of this. I did it on a different stream. And my thumb is starting to hurt from pressing the fucking movement button. And that leads to the Grace. The Grace that I've already been to. I have enough souls for a level up from all the running around I've been doing. So I'm here now. It's time for me to go to sleep. Have a great day, rest of your day, Mac. Have fun watching, everyone. Appreciate you, Death Lord. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I mean, fixing the whole thing that Toei is doing where they take a single panel Sanji gag and make it horrible. Well, yeah, obviously I want them to not do that. Of course. Yeah, I know there's a lot of discourse around some episode of One Piece recently where they dragged out a bit and made Sanji bark like a dog, which was, yeah, that sucks. That's not good at all. Can't say I vibe with that. God, this place is fucking pretty, but goddamn irritating! Matt, can you give your totally informed and well thought out opinion on all the food games you got a year ago? Pretty good. Pretty good games. Fuck. Maybe I need to take a little break. I'm more frustrated about not being able to find shit than I was fighting Bile for 6 hours straight. Anger isn't really the right word for it. I'm not angry. I'm frustrated because I've been running around in circles for 2 hours trying to find this map or how to get over here, and I've done absolutely nothing. So I don't really want to enter the fucking Shadow Keep until I've like had the opportunity to explore these areas properly, but at the same time, I'm making no fucking progress on figuring it out. And I'm not going to look up a guide, so I don't even suggest it, because I don't like doing that, but... I'm not sure how I feel knowing about the term Fuda that y'all know too. I mean, it's, you know, it's art. It's what it is. It's art. God, this place looks fucking cool. I can't wait to explore this. But I don't know if I'm going to do it today. Fuck you, Bill. I almost finished my first Elden Ring playthrough. Should I start a new game plus or make a new save? I would make a new save. But I also am not like a big New Game Plus guy. I don't personally tend to do New Game Pluses, so I'm a bit biased. I like making new characters and trying new builds. We're not having a food conversation, okay, guys? Let's just put a kibosh on that right now. Oh, this place looks awesome. It's like a violin playing, like a pleasant violin. Ah, this place looks great. I'm getting like the kind of a similar vibe to Leyendell, where I just walked into it and I was like, oh man, I can't wait to explore this. This from the guy that made a video on metamorphosis. Well, here's the thing, right? I've been down this path where I encourage this kind of behavior, where I encourage this kind of discussion. And the problem is, you guys don't know when to stop. You push the envelope further and further and further, and so I just like don't want to deal with it anymore. So, yes, I do just put the kibosh on it instead of dealing with it. You'll have to forgive me for that, okay? Matt, can you address the allegations you have a Titanic dumpy? No comment at this time. I'm legitimately wondering if I missed something in the catacombs. Like, I feel like the catacombs should, like, empty out into where I want to go. Or something. I don't fucking know what to do, man. You guys might not understand this. Maybe you do. Maybe you'll be with me on this. But I really, really don't want to explore this castle until I've seen all this other stuff. It's just the way that I am. The dragon pit has made me paranoid of every catacomb. Well, there was the one here in this area. This one, the dark light catacomb that emptied out into this area, you know? There's precedent here. There's the ancient dragon one. Ancient Dragon Man one, this one, the Dragon's Pit, that led down to a lower area. And then this one also led down into a lower area. So did I just miss something in this one? Where are the copper protection boys? Let me pull them up. Let me pull them up for you, because he asked nicely. Boop, there you go. You're a pain in the ass, you know that? And why are we talking about saying I had to go and bring up beans on toast? I've never had beans on toast in my life. It doesn't look like an appetizing cuisine, but I'm hungry, so I want it. Oh, it's this place. This place went on forever. This was a huge dungeon. There certainly could be a fucking exit that I missed. It's entirely possible. It's Stop hopping. Now, do I want to run through this whole dungeon again to try to find it? Man, I fucking don't. Someone's shooting at me. Hey, Chamber, are we going back to the armor on that ledge? We're going back to that for that armor on the ledge that message was pointing to. Yeah, I never did find that, did I? Stop! Leave me alone. I've had a rough day. I'm honestly so defeated right now. I'm so fucking frustrated that I can't find where to go. I'm so fucking annoyed. No, don't fucking knock me down there. God damn it. Whoo! You jumped over it, pussy. I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, never mind, we're good. I'm sure you got friends in here, but I'm still just gonna run for you. No? All alone? Sad. Did I fight these guys? I don't remember this. Yeah, I think I did. Come at me, pussy. I will kick your fucking ass. Is there an item in here or something? What was the purpose of this room when it originally, the first time I ran through it? This is a waste of time. This can't be it, right? Hi, Mack. Love your videos. Have a good day. Thank you, Gexbra. I appreciate that. That's very kind. I hope you have a great day, too. And thank you for watching the videos. I really appreciate that. You guys ever stop and think about how Starfield is pretty mid? Think about that a lot. Been thinking about that a lot lately. It's been on my mind a lot lately. Oh, we can tell, Bill. We can tell. Fuck you. Get out of the way. How many hours of editing have you done for the Starfield video? Ugh. Who knows? 30, 40 hours? No, it's gotta be more than that. I've done like 60, 70, maybe. A lot. Thinking about how awful Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be, it really depends on whether or not like the team takes some fucking criticism and learns from it. I don't know that I have a lot of faith in Todd's capacity to become humbled and realize that he is wrong. Motherfucker. It'll come out eventually. They've been around doing the same thing for so long. Why would they ever feel like they had to fundamentally change for the better? I mean, you know, pre-Starfield, I think you're right about that. Because, I mean, you know, Ubisoft has certainly shown us if you can succeed with a shit format, then, you know, why not? But Starfield was the first time that they, like, got some negativity for their shit. And it's popularly looked at as a pretty mid game. I don't know how it performed financially. Did I ever go down there? I don't remember. I go down there. I did go down here. I remember being down here. If any area was going to lead outside, I'd feel like it was this one. Matt, can you spoil your whole video before you release it? I practically do, don't I? I'm not here giving away my opinions for free. Why am I so... Move, Mama Duck! Oh my god. I think I'm willing to bet Starfield was pretty successful. But I would also bet that it was a fraction of what they've made on other games. Because, like, I don't know a lot of people that have actually played Starfield. I played Starfield, obviously, but, you know, the people that did play Starfield, probably, a lot of them played it on Game Pass, and even then, like, there's not a lot of discussion about Starfield. Like, I just don't know a lot of people who actually played Starfield. Like, there's a lot of people that know about Starfield. A lot of people that heard of Starfield, obviously, but there aren't a ton of people who have actually played it. I wouldn't have finished Starfield if it wasn't for the fact that I was making a video about it. It was the only motivation to continue playing that game. What the fuck? When can you start being able to do that? amount of stupid ass merch that Starfield has just turned into a pile of burned money in my imagination. Oh my god! And they had so many like partnerships and this stuff. I remember I was looking at purchasing an Elgato Stream Deck at one point. I didn't end up doing it, but I was looking at it as like a possibility, and they had like a Starfield skin for it. And I was like, really? There's a Starfield skin for the Elgato Stream Deck? That's fucking crazy. Ow. This is Todd's Baby, Elder Scrolls and Fallout were titles that he gained from before he was at Bethesda, which was going on 20 years long. So his ego is riding on this. Here's the thing, though. I think that was PR bullshit. The lack of care and the lack of thought that were put into the game heavily indicates to me that it was not a passion project. I think it was a lot of fanciful words. But yeah, I mean, like, shit, all the marketing. I mean, a lot of people who had not been following Bethesda in recent years, if you ask me, a lot of people who thought that Starfield was going to be like the next big thing, like the next big RPG, the next Elder Scrolls, the next Fallout. Not no one. I did, but tons of people were not anticipating how fucking mid it was going to be and how much it was going to, you know, not be liked. Emil also has not been up to snuff to run the writing team. The writing in Starfield is so bad. It's not even like... It's not even like they just fell short. It's just bad. Like, it's not good. It's boring as hell. Poorly thought out. I'm going to spoil a line from my video in it, but like basically like the entirety of Starfield feels like the first draft of a much better game. Like every idea is half thought through, every story is half written, every mechanic is half designed. Like everything is just... It's like someone was like, this is a good idea, let's do it. And then they didn't dive any further than that. I played the Outer Worlds. I never finished it. I've been meaning to go back to it. Shout out to Intel for their CPUs to start falling before I started seriously shopping for PCs. Start failing, sorry. I would have to replay Outer Worlds to give you like a decent opinion on it, but when I played it back in the day and I didn't finish it, I thought it was like all right. I just want to look. I just want to take a look at this area again. I just want to look at what I could be doing, but won't do because I'm obsessed with finding this other stuff. How the fuck do I get over there? Okay, wait a minute. There might be a path here. Because I've seen those, and I think I can drop down to those. Where is that? I'm having an idea. I'm looking forward to Avowed. I want to give that one a try. I was really happy to see, like, in the most recent trailer, it seemed like they responded positively to the criticism about the combat, because the combat was looking much better. Damn, Nicholas Shadowlands needs stairs. Yeah. Say that again. See, the thing is, when you get criticism from a large body of people about your video game, you need to like drop your ego and consider that maybe you're going in the wrong direction, and you need to pivot instead of saying, actually, the planets are cool and interesting. You just don't get it. In my head, this is going to be the I Lost stream. What does that mean? Or you think I'm just going to stop playing Elden Ring because I couldn't find this stuff? I'm lost. Oh, it was absolutely I'm lost. I'm lost as fuck. Every time I think I've found a way to get to where I want, I find that I've actually already been there. I need to figure out how to get to, well, a lot of things. Right? Are you seriously shooting me from over there? Fuck off. Dude never noticed me when I was over here before. Are the planets like randomly generated every time you go to them? Yes, they are. And it sucks. Fuck off. Catch it with your teeth. Where was I've seen? Okay, so what I was reacting to, what I had a little neuron activation about, is he seriously about to shoot me from all the way over there? Fuck off. So I had a little neuron activation because I saw like these things, and I saw that they wrapped all the way around to here. And I was thinking, I've seen those. I was standing right above them, and I didn't drop down to them because I was still exploring. So I just need to find a way to get over to that again, and then maybe we can do that. Try going over this way. This is not going to work, probably. But maybe I'm cooking here. Well, there's items down here, so they did intend for you to go down here. I think this might work, because it wraps all the way around to the other side, and there's items down here. So, guys, we're doing something I haven't done before. I might have found something. I might have found something. I might have found something. If this takes us to the top of the plateau. Maybe? Maybe? Am I laughing prematurely? This is a new area. I haven't been here before. There's a grace. There's a grace here. A grace and stairs. And a giant that I can kill. I did. I did it. I found something fucking new. Now let's go back down there because there was more to run around on those cross beams, but after that we'll come back. Forgot if 5 men laughed prematurely. It's not funny. Silence. It's a condition. What's up, cunts? Does this just lead back to the elevator? Oh no, this is... That definitely leads back to the elevator. Is this nothing? Is there nothing over here? Seems like it. Get some awful pretty views in this DLC. Big fan of that. FromSoft crushed it on the views in this game. No longer lost stream. Yeah, we're finally fucking somewhere. I'm gonna pass time until morning. I want to see it at end of the day. Oh, I can't believe it. Let's do some exploring, huh? Let's get shot by a golem or something, man. Who's screaming? Just decimated that tree. Holy shit. I'm not gonna make that. Oh, you're done now, idiot. I got access to your ankles. I have a feeling I'm not going to hit his weak spot. Oh, no. Maybe I will. He got up awfully fast, asshole! Why is there a dog here? Which is the least fun enemy in this game? Man, I don't know. There's a lot of not fun enemies. That wicker demon is pretty shit. Arm dude. Okay, yeah. The grafted scion is pretty awful too. I think the grafted scion is probably the worst one. I can't think of a single enemy in any of these games that I've consistently struggled with more than that. Are they called Revenants? I thought they were called Grafted Scions, but I might be thinking of the other ones. Oh, I'm just so glad to be doing something I haven't done before. I'm going to find out what's in that big building. And there's nothing anyone can do to stop me. It's probably going to be a pain in the ass boss fight. That is a long drop. Can I make that without dying? Okay, sweet. This game is super pretty and all, but it's no insane aquarium. I mean, can you really get any better than that? Like, that's just the peak. Oh, come on. It's another fucking dancing lion. I don't want to fight this thing. I barely killed this thing last time. I mean, not really barely. I didn't learn its attacks. I killed it so fast I didn't really have time to learn its attacks. Is he faster than the last time I fought him? Man, I spent so long trying to find this area. What did I get for my trouble? A reused boss fight. Thanks, Miyazaki. Appreciate it, bro. Ow. There we go. Oh! No! Go fuck yourself! Go this fucking sucks! This motherfucker did not just drop basilisks on my dumbass. Fuck you! Fuck you, Miyazaki! Go to hell! Go to hell! Fuck off! This is such a troll maneuver. He did this to troll people. This is so fucking dumb. Fuck off. Are you fucking kidding me? What is going on? Fuck off. I'm so pissed. Reused boss fight that spawns basilisks. Can't forget that extra detail. At least I can use my horse. That makes this a little more tolerable. Maybe a little more tolerable. Fuck off. No. Move, damn it. Move. What's going on? Can't see. This camera is not working with me here. Whoa. Ah! Get the fuck out of here. Come on. I couldn't fucking move. Oh. Fuck off with this. This is such bullshit. I'm so pissed. This is so fucking shit. This sucks ass. Fuck you, Miyazaki. Fuck you for this. This fucking blows. Go to hell. You gotta put this fucking mystical secret area over here. Oh, what could be over here? Oh, great. It's a reused boss fight that spawns fucking basilisks. Fuck off. Thanks for the support, Skrilla. Sammy, I appreciate the 10 goofy non-American currency. Fucking hate this, dude. I fucking hate this. I'm not gonna get death blighted while I'm doing the riposte, am I? Thank God for that. Wouldn't put it past you, Miyazaki-chan. I am alarmingly close to blighted. I gotta like run around on the outside for a bit until that wears off. Damn it! No! Move! Ah! Fuck this! This fucking blows! This is such shit! Oh. This is so fucking stupid. I fucking hate this. This is so fucking dumb. Fuck you! How did you just instantly take out my horse? Go to hell. Go fuck yourself! Go fuck yourself! I'm done. I can't. I'm done streaming today. This is such bullshit. This is so fucking ass. This is so fucking shit. I fucking hate this. I'm so pissed off that I spent 2.5 hours trying to get to this fucking area, and what I got was this shit. This fucking blows. And I don't want to fucking play this game right now. I'm so pissed off. This is such fucking shit. Fuck you, Miyazaki. Fuck you for wasting my time with this fucking bullshit. Fuck you. Go to hell. I hope all of you have a fantastic day. Fuck!